Here we are, day 5. We are doing mindset, heartset, and soulset today. This is a really interesting way to dig into alignment beyond just the mind, because for someone like you, the mindset is never going to be sufficient to actually capture the majority of what that alignment and what that energetic kind of fullness needs to look like in order for you to have the level of income, impact, success, and wealth that you know that you need. And I'm always so surprised when I start a new course or a new program and they have one chapter, one video on mindset, like they're trying to shoehorn everything into that one label, that one box. Because the more embodiment you do, the more awakening you do, the more real and vastly more important these other two domains of the heart and the soul really become. So the bulk of the work for today is really going to happen in the meditation, and then you can translate that into the exercise. But I wanted to give some framing on what I mean by these three aspects. And I want to start with the soul, because I really believe that the soul is the one that illuminates the truth. And that is where the why lives, when we really tune into why we are in business, why we want wealth, why we want to impact other people's lives. What is it about us in this lifetime? What is it about us as individuals? And really coming down to the question of, what did I come here to do? What is it that is in my core nature that I chose to re-inhabit a body in this lifetime so that I could give away this gift? I believe that is at the core of spiritual and conscious entrepreneurship, that we have a mission to be in the expression of our highest truth, and that is happening at the soul. So how do we be in alignment with that? And then as we move from the soul into the heart, it is what is invigorating, what is exciting, what is animating, what lights me up, what brings me energy, brings me vigor, brings me joy. Not just getting caught in what can I do or what does the world need from me. Although those things are important, obviously, but what is it, given the opportunity, I would do all day long? And then how does that kind of flow into my business? It might not be a one-to-one, right? It might not be that we would love to just sit and play our guitar all day long, so that means I want to be a musician. That might not be it, but it might be the creative impulse or the inspiration or that thing that lights up inside of you as you play music that is really driving the reason that you play. It just happens to be that playing guitar is the place you find it most easily. But that animating element and principle within the creativity is actually what is in your heart, and you want to bring that gift into the business. And then lastly is the mind, because the mind is going to say, I see the truth of it, how the soul and the heart are the guidance, the truth, and the energetics, and my mind can see the process by which it can navigate in this 3D world, in markets, with avatars, with offers, and we're going to put this all together. So this soul to heart to mind is one of the types of alignment I recommend to all of my clients. Now, if you've done any programs with me, and especially if you've taken my MapStar training, MapStar is my comprehensive training of all the domains and metrics and kind of parts of business that we need to look at as esoteric, conscious, spiritual entrepreneurs in order to make sure that we have all of the elements really nailed so that it can be successful. There's a different set of 3 alignments that I'll briefly share with you here, and that is the soul to entrepreneur, entrepreneur to business, and the business to market. Now, this is a little bit of a different conversation or a vector about how we bring that soul gift into our being. And I would say that within that soul to entrepreneur is also the soul set, the heart set, and the mindset. And then how does that line up into the business? How do we take it from the mind and turn it into an actual structure of an offer, an avatar, and set it up in the systems and processes that we need so we can take it out into the market and let it find the people that it's got to serve? But really at the core of this, these 3 alignments for our purposes and what we're doing here of the heart set, the soul set, and the mindset are going to allow you to have the inner alignment necessary to make sure that we're not setting up any blocks. We're really operating from the truest truth, the highest self, the biggest vision of what life and spirit wants for us that may manifest in this business. And we can utilize the business as a vehicle to carry it out into the world and serve those that we are meant to. So my recommendation is that you go on to the meditation next, and that will lead you into all of the clarity that you can bring into the exercise.